here at the fire with super terrific action team.
Yeah.
From, where are you from?
South Jersey.
South Jersey. And you sing a song about Ardmore?
Yes.
We wrote a song about Ardmore called it was about a being called the Ardmore Wang Dangler, which we all came up with when we were in Ardmore playing a show at the Rusty Nail.
Is this when your car was taken from you?
No, that was before that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Before the towing of the stat van.
The stat van. So what was it that affected the status quo?
All right. Let's reverb. Back up. Super terrific action team from South Jersey. Okay, would you call yourselves what? Comedy, metal?
Comic polka, country, or bluegrass.
We call ourselves comedy metal salsa. That's what we
Salsa?
It's North
Okay.
American keg
Yes,
metal.
North American keg metal.
North American keg metal.
Yes.
That's what we call it.
That's awesome.
Coined by this band.
Yes.
North American keg metal.
If any other band is calling themselves North American keg metal, then
But then you'd have your own genre you started.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to get Glenn Benton on the phone. Like,
Yes.
no, man, I came up with that before you, right?
Right, exactly.
But no, but it'd be great if you had some underlings, some like minions that would follow your footsteps. So
We
you
have a
could do
cricket.
a
Yes, we have
whole
a cricket.
show of
Cricket
beer
bat?
of keg metal,
Yeah.
and we could do it at the trash can.
Yeah.
We could do it there. Okay, so we got all right. Super Terrific Action Team. Great set. The first time I ever saw you, not the first time for you, because I've heard all about these guys. How long have you guys been together?
8 years in total. Yeah.
8 years.
A little bit of a
total.
lineup change over the years.
Yeah,
And-
there's
and-
been lineup changes, but in total 8 years.
And like, what led to this exact, like, your being, or whatever, the comedy, the metal? Was it always this way?
We are all equally the same amount of idiots.
Insane and insanity.
That
too,
is,
right?
that is the truth beyond truth right there.
Well, there's some newer idiots in the fold.
Yeah, me and Bert are the newer idiots.
You guys are newer idiots.
Yeah, we're newer.
I've
I
been
would
in the
think you
band
were
for
the
over
originators.
2 years.
I got in the band, or he got in the band, and then I auditioned for the band, and then they were like, Bert, is he good? And then he was like, yes, he's fine. So we can have him in the band. So I was fine.
So what were the criteria for you for that? What were the criteria for being able to fit into Super Terrific Action Team?
you have
had
to
no
either
other
be,
options.
You no other options.
Exactly.
It's easy, you come in, you show your talent, and then you get asked, would you prefer to be Beaton or Sexton? And Casey took both.
I took Beaton and Sexton.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Look, I like to be wined and dined, okay?
Wine dined in 61.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, when it comes to writing
But when
a
you're being
script,
69 by like 3 dudes, oh shit.
Nothing compares.
So good!
That's right. Play the Sinead, cue the Sinead O'Connor.
That's right.
yeah, but
compares to you.
speaking of Sinead O'Connor, like when you guys write songs, what does it start with? A silly idea or a?
It usually starts with Bert's bass line.
You guys searching for that brown note?
Yeah, I'm known in the band as the ego.
Okay, yeah. So straight out of malicious intent.
That's right.
Not to be confused with sadistic intent.
Right. Or Bubblicious Lament.
Yeah, or Bubblicious Lament. You got Bert supplying you the brown note, and then you guys put your own brown notes on top of that.
That's right.
It's very true. It's very true.
Yeah. Now,
So what we like to do is just basically have a good time.
Yeah.
We like to make people laugh, and we don't take ourselves too seriously.
We make ourselves laugh like the most. So like if we think something's hilarious, we'll turn it into a song, and if you don't think it's hilarious, well that's on you.
They can fuck
but it's
over.
still a song.
Yeah,
That's the way it is. 'Cause
What-
It's gonna be a song either
Okay,
way. but
I would
if
like you to
don't
quickly
it,
name
that's on you.
the titles of. Okay, how many albums you guys got out? Do you have any releases?
One done.
You have one. Can you rattle through the name of the titles of some of your songs for me, please, just real quick?
Four Islands.
Whore Island.
Prehensile Pajamic.
Fourth hole.
Spill the Children.
Spill the Children.
Air
Air 'em
them
out.
Hashtag the Wang Dangler is real, because he is. Hashtag.
John Cleese.
John Cleese, which has nothing to do with
No.
the actor whatsoever.
Yes,
you
it
guys
is. No,
are-
it is. Yes, it is. No, it is.
If you guys are fans of John Cleese, that song has nothing to do with him.
And how about Dogs Play Charades?
Dogs Play Charades,
That
yeah.
sounds like a still Above Connecticut song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's not a Rage Against the Machine song, no matter what you want to think. It's
And what's the
not.
deal with the Alpo?
Play charades.
What's the deal with Alpo?
That's our political
That our political stance is that Alpo is big dog food, and that
Big
they're
dog.
Trying to run the world.
they're trying to undermine the government that we have now.
So you are trying to change the world.
So,
You like that
let me
Michael
get this straight.
Jackson, Captain
Let me get this
song?
straight. you don't think there's anything wrong with undermining the government we have now, which is so effective.
No,
Okay.
I'm not like. Look, I'm not a fan of the government we have now, but I don't want big dog food in charge either. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah,
Here's
you
what I
want
got to
federal
say.
dog food, yeah.
Politicians feed their dogs something.
Exactly.
We'll leave it at that.
Education wrapped in comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, now speaking of politicians feeding their dogs, you guys do a lot of audio visual work. You have like videos playing.
Yeah.
Now what goes on with that?
We're
How do
gonna
you-
steer you in Tom's direction because he's the master of that.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom.
Good job,
how do
Tom.
you do this?
So basically,
It's the AV dork.
I find as many ridiculous images that will match anything with the song, and I put them together as a video and play it during the song. It's pretty complicated, but
Yeah.
I got it down to a science.
And then you guys try and play along with that.
Yeah.
Normally you have two monitors. Sometimes you have one monitor and no one can see it, so you just guess it and you ask the audience if you're
We
actually
can
following
never
the
see the
dots.
monitor because it's in front of us.
Yeah.
So it's not like we have a monitor telling us what's going on. So basically, when we're playing a song, we have to stop and look at the monitor. Like Whore Island, there's a count that we go for the singing part, and it's usually 3 dots. It's after the "I'm in a glass case of emotion" part of the movie, and there's the 3 dots, and usually we're way early.
Yeah.
Very disrupting.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever like correct you from the audience, like that you're?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't listen to them.
Yeah.
Fuck the audience. Who cares?
The videos are awesome.
I think now I have some experience with comedy metal. Some experience playing comedy metal in venues like the Fire. So like that, and I don't. One struggle that I see, the eternal struggle for the comedy metal musician, is getting the audience to understand what you're saying.
Right.
When you have a big clamor going on in back of you. And for me, the solution was, well, play an A with rock beats instead of going. Brum, 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 brum. So now you guys, you come out there swinging. You go swinging, punching. You know, this is like brutality. This is North American keg metal, is what I would call it.
We don't care if you can understand it.
Okay, that's how you
Because
do
we
it.
understand it.
Yes.
And what happens between these 4 doesn't matter to the outside world.
Okay, well, a lot of
So
people
if we
yeah.
think the song is hilarious, it's hilarious. If you think it's hilarious, that's cool, but we don't care if you think it's hilarious or not.
Right, a lot of people do that. They have the same mentality at work.
Right.
Right, yeah.
That's what we use the video for, though. You know,
Videos.
Yeah,
to
the
keep
kind
people
of,
up to speed with our
Right.
comedy.
look, this is the inside joke. We're letting you in on
Like
it.
the Beastie Boys.
Exactly.
Like, because once you start playing, you're really heavy. So I mean, you could just be, you know, a lot of times you can't understand what you're saying. But the video does kind of clarify that. Now, a very interesting choice of your cover song, by the way. I love I love when bands take a cover song like "Dope Took Spin Me Round." You got and they make it their own. You know, Bonnie Tyler.
Okay, first of all,
Hilarious.
We try to be
Thank
we
you.
try to be faithful as we can to the song. We throw our little bit in
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the end, but like for the most part,
You do
it's like,
cover
why
it.
do we want to change this goddamn epic song?
Yeah.
Let's just play it as it was intended, and we'll change a little bit at the end.
I would love to be able to produce a video for Need a Hero, but with you guys in it
I want
on the motorcycle, like just totally do it up. You know,
I
it'd be awesome.
want to see a full-length album. Stat does Jim Steinman. You do all the best songs that Jim Steinman wrote. I would do anything for love.
We'll do the whole
Which makes
Meatloaf
it
catalog.
Yeah, you do all Meatloaf's big hits, because those are all Steinman compositions. So.
Only if we get a 3 a.m. infomercial. This song.
And Donnie Osmond and
Donnie Osmond's the shit, though.
Suzanne Summers have to be the host of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Two like B-list nobodies.
She's still alive.
Suzanne
It
Summers.
doesn't
okay,
matter.
She's alive.
Maybe
Even
it'd
if
be a
she's
great
not,
idea
we'll
for a
prop up
show.
somebody who looks like
Jim
Suzanne.
See the
Steinman
blonde
tribute
wig.
night.
Yeah.
Jim Steinman, but nobody knows who that is. Really.
So yeah, I know, but he wrote all the
Say
your
Meatloaf.
favorite fucking songs.
We'll take like Debbie Dunning from Home Improvement and we'll put her on.
Who's Debbie?
TV.
Which one was she? The mother?
She was the one. No, she was the one that played like the cool girl.
Oh, the cute little girl.
Not Pamela Anderson, the other one.
The other one, the dark-haired one.
Yeah, the dark-haired
Oh,
one.
she was pretty. You know her name.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people's
Obscure
names.
hot
Yeah,
chicks from the
I'm
80s,
saying.
huh?
Obscure. Hey, Samantha Fox, all up in that. You know what I'm saying? What's
Remember
her
the
name?
Home Improvement
Zuza?
game for the Sega Genesis? You're like fighting dinosaurs.
It doesn't curve to the left for no reason.
That's right.
All right, so if you guys could play with any bands that exist now, that are around, anywhere, who would you want to play with? That you haven't played with yet?
Marvin
Marvin.
Gaye.
No, seriously.
Six.
Like I said I would love to see you guys play for with Bad Luck 13 here at some point. Bad Luck 13.
I personally would love to play with Bad Luck 13, but I'm also afraid to play with Bad Luck 13.
You should be very afraid.
Yeah,
They're nice, but it's not Meet the Turnbuckle. It's a little bit more tame than that. But I'm telling you, they were on the stage for maybe 5 minutes and they were already bleeding.
I don't know who the fuck could say that Eat the Turnbuckle is calm.
No,
I don't know if you've ever seen
no.
Eat the
Eat the Turnbuckle is Bad Luck 13. No, they're Bad Luck 13 times 10. Okay,
Yeah, because
so
the guy who sings for Eat the Turnbuckle sings for Bad
yeah.
Luck 13. So
Bad Luck, wait, Eat the Turnbuckle.
Bad Luck 13, people get fired for booking them places, but they just played here, and it was a great show.
yeah, they're hurting
They're
each
awesome
other
guys.
and they're hurting everyone and they're shutting
We
the
played
venue
with
down.
my other band. My previous band played with Bad Luck 13 at the March Metal Meltdown.
Uh-huh.
And it took them 10 hours to get the time set straight after they set fire to the
Is that
stage.
Mike Albert saying? Did Mike Albert do that one? Mike Albuquerque put that together?
No, this was a Jack Koshik. You're talking 2004.
Dingbats?
No, this was at Asbury Park.
Oh, in Asbury?
Yeah, it's a big festival.
That's all.
No, this was, and that was
Shrewsbury Park.
Yeah.
We were just talking
Long
about
time
the same.
ago. Long time ago.
Yeah, that was a great
Fucking an hour ago.
All right, so let's tell us something that would surprise us about your band. Something that would be.
We don't like each other.
At all.
Okay, guys. If
I think you two like each other. You two are just like whatever.
Okay,
it
if you
seems
were
like you
to-
two would be the original guys, and you guys would be the.
But
But-
seriously though,
It's the exact opposite.
Yeah,
actually.
that's very
Okay,
surprising.
These two are the original founding members.
That surprises me.
and we're the new guys.
okay,
It's
but
surprising.
He's the oldest new guy, and I'm the newest new guy.
Thanks, Casey.
if you guys were to make a comic book out of any like crappy '80s sitcom, what would it be and what would you do with it?
18.
Perfect strangers.
Golden Girls.
And what would
Golden
happen
Girls.
in the
Golden
comic?
Oh yeah, Golden Girls for sure.
What would happen? Like, I always want to do a Family Ties comic where they like kill each other in space.
What?
So, yeah.
If we had a Golden Girl, we'd all get laid.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yo, I call Sophia. I'm sorry. She's
You can't call
she
dibs.
looks like a firecracker in bed. Okay, I am sorry.
She's like the youngest one actress
Yeah.
on that show too. Believe it or
She
not.
is a firecracker.
Okay, so he's got a thing for old broads. We found that out. Okay, a comic book about the Golden Girls, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay, but that's not surprising. That's just weird.
Now comics. With
It's not surprising. It's just
It's
weird.
just weird. It's just weird. Okay, if you had a superhero human power, what would it be? Starting with you.
Yes.
To grow my penis as long as I wanted at any point.
Would it have to stay that way?
Elasticity or something.
Would it have to stay that way, or could it roll it back up?
I can change it whenever I feel necessary.
Okay, genital.
We need to talk about getting some condoms made for your band. Okay, what would you do, sir?
With it.
He wants to check the pool, make sure there's no leaks at the bottom. Without jumping in.
Oh shit.
What would mine be to have smaller hands?
Smaller hands, like little teeny, like Kristen Wiig hands.
No, just normal size.
Normal. What's wrong with your hands? Put your hand up.
Are you kidding me? Look at these.
Oh my God, yo, man. Well,
Exactly.
big hands, big. What would you have? What would you have?
A fire. I want to be on fire all the time.
On fire, like emollient, like
literally,
self-emollient, but
in
not
pain
burning
on
up.
Fire. Like why can't I be
Like-
on?
like heat miser.
Torch.
Yeah.
Can't be that way with
He miser. And what would you do?
Look, my beard will be on fire. Too,
I think
okay?
I'd do small hands too. Not that mine are big,
Why would
but I
you
just
want
want to. You could tell I want like freakishly small hands. It'd be cool. Like that's a conversation starter.
We call that the Donald Trump.
Okay.
Wait
Speaking
a minute, it wasn't.
Speaking of
Is it a
small
run?
hands.
Wife, I do not want to have small hands. That's fucking gross.
Speaking of small hands, speaking of small hands, we talked about North American keg metal and comedy metal. In addition to that, there's one other band that played here tonight. You can kind of call comedy metal, but let's not talk about them. There's also acts like Assaultica and Big Stall, Big Stalltica, and
What's that have to do with small hands?
well, because it has a lot to do with small hands. Because I wonder.
let him make the segue. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Yo, you guys need to sing a song about small hands and use the video for that Kristen Wiig chick with the little
Small
hands.
hands after all. I almost thought of there being almost a big four of comedy metal bands from the Philadelphia area that you've never heard of. And that could include, of course, Stat. That could include Big Stall.
KMX band.
Assaultica and the KMX band. Yes, who knows? Maybe Grim. Do you see this as becoming a movement that people are going to talk about like the Big Four and thrash metal 30 years ago?
Probably not.
You don't think 30 years from now a bunch of kids are going to wear high top sneakers and try to pretend like they were alive well before they were born?
Comedy metal or keg metal?
Sound like us?
Comedy metal or keg metal?
I would love for a comedy metal to take off. It would be
Yes.
amazing.
Well,
It's not
for-
going to, but
I would love
be
for
amazing
90s
if it
groove
did.
metal to take off the same way that 80s thrash did, just because no one really decided what 90s groove metal was.
I think you should.
But yes.
I think you should take black metal bands make those really stupid videos. I think you should make new lyrics up and just use that as your video because that would be funny. That'd be
Call the
comedy
Winter
metal.
Moon.
Comedy
Yeah,
metal.
I mean, we got we got to meet to have it the one time. But yeah, I always think about in thrash there was the big
wrong.
four, in comedy metal there's the four. You know,
There's
maybe-
just the four.
yeah.
It's just the four though.
Grim Jim, there's
In the
five. but,
Philadelphia,
Well, I only
New
talked to him a
Jersey
few
area.
times.
Well, we
yeah.
can be very serious. We did do a show one time in full Norwegian corpse paint.
We did.
That-
There you go.
Yeah.
We did.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Did you wear your leader?
Because we wanted
No,
people
we're
to know.
serious.
We wanted people to know that we're a serious band.
The show was advertised for serious
It's a
bands.
serious band.
So we
So
took
we
it serious.
took it
Okay,
serious.
so we play with this band, we play with this band who shall remain nameless, but they like to take things seriously. So we're like, you know what?
I wonder who you're talking about.
We're a serious
I
band.
wonder who you're
We
talking
want to
about.
take things seriously too. So we came to the show in Norwegian corpse paint.
Were they
Played
black
the
metal?
show as a serious band, but we still weren't taken seriously. I don't get it.
Or did you have the same songs as you sing? Like,
Yes.
We
so
played
you're
our set.
so you're singing like what was that, something horror, and you got black metal paint. You
Four
got
Island.
and
Four
then,
Island.
but see, that's what I was just saying. Black
Big
metal.
Mountain.
You look like a black metal band, but you're singing your music. It's hilarious to me. It's freaking like
It
because nobody takes
technically wasn't us. It was Satan's terrific asshole team.
terrific asshole team.
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's kind of put it in their face a little bit though.
It wasn't us technically. It was Satan's
They
terrific asshole.
covered all of our songs.
That's right.
All right, who named the band Super Turkish Action Team and why? Real quick.
The original singer Smurf.
The original singer.
Yeah, and he just blurted it out, and we were like, okay.
That was it?
Yeah, like that works.
We were
Cool.
like, wow, that is ridiculous. That's the name.
That pretty much summed
Okay.
up the band and what we were doing.
And okay, what do you
And we
guys?
came up with Circuit Theory. Don't remember that band?
That was him. It was in Circuit
yeah.
Theory.
Circuit Theory.
I didn't come up with the name.
Was that an experimental band? Circuit Theory.
Yeah, that was another band from back in the day. So.
Did they play with Incognito?
No, but one of them worked with my
Touched by an uncle.
Don't bring up that band.
Incognito, Speed Racist. Just funny names for bands. Okay. It's all the same guy. Yeah. Incognito. Dude, he's a band. Incognito. This is Mike Tyler. This is Mike Tyler's band. I'll clip this down, don't worry. Okay, so, all right. What do you, I'm going to clip it down because it's really long. Nobody's going to watch the whole thing, but I'll clip out pieces of it and put it, it'll be, put the whole one up and down, clip it down so people watch it. Okay, what do you do for day job?
I drive a crane truck.
Tractor trailer.
FedEx delivery.
Groundskeeper.
Is there a ghost in your
What
house?
do you think?
Is there a ghost?
There are multiple.
There is a
ghosts in my
ghost
house.
in his fucking house.
We're not going to talk about.
Get the fuck
somebody
out,
else.
really?
There's multiple ghosts.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty positive.
He
Yeah.
just sold one the other
There's a
night.
fucking ghost.
Was it like an entity, or is it like incubus, or is it a poltergeist?
Or a succubus?
It's
Holy
not
shit.
welcome. That's what it is. Whatever it is. It's completely
Really?
not welcome. All three
I
of
want to
them.
hear more about this.
Of course, everybody does. You know. So let's
You know,
talk about
there's
Super
a
Turkish
parent.
Action Team.
Okay, let's
Okay.
Super Trivia Action Team. Okay, what's next? What are you playing
Ghost
next?
interviews for later.
I want to hear about This Is Not an Avocado.
What about This Is Not an
That's the name of your new album coming out?
That's the name of our album coming out. It's called This. It's Not an Avocado.
Yeah.
And basically, we have this shirt that's got our V logo.